It's me, Jack Knave, the Wicked Witch of the West Coast of Scotland.
And I'm Chariana Glyn Darling.
And this is
Versatile Views,
the podcast where we ride a broomstick
and blow bubbles.
In case you could not guess what we're talking about today, go on, Charlie, tell him.
This week, we're talking about Wicked. Thank goodness. I couldn't be happier.
Well, first of all, we've got to address, welcome back, baby.
Thank you very much. Yeah, listener, maybe you're unaware, but I've actually been traveling for a month. But you might not know that because of Jack's incredible work keeping things running while I've been away.
Keeping the podcast running. Don't know if I've been kept running.
Yeah, his life has fallen apart, but the podcast has been releasing every day on social media and every week, wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, it's been fine. I mean, it was tough stuff, but it was a really good learning experience and it's taught both of us a lot of lessons. So I'm actually grateful for it ultimately.
That's a great perspective to have.
It's because I do podcast with you.
I don't get it.
Because I do podcast with you. I've been changed.
Oh
for good.
You can expect a lot of that in this episode.
I'm sorry.
To be. It's what they come for.
I know. It was just, when you say you're sorry, but you're lying.
I do know that you do that. I do know that. Yes.
It's more like, I'm not sorry I did it. I'm sorry that I'm having fun doing it to you.
But not even that sorry.
No.
Before we release the flying monkeys, we've got to talk about our tops and bottoms.
Yeah. Am I going first?
Go on then.
Okay, I'll go first. I have a ridiculous bottom this week. It's insane. I recently watched a neighbour of mine go into our apartment building and I was like, why is he waving his hand about in front of the intercom? That is strange behaviour. And then I realised that he had a fob. And I realised what fob he was using. Because I also have a fob that looks like that. I've been opening the door to the building with a key this entire time. I have a fob that I can use. I've been living in that building for a year and a half.
I'm baffled. How has this happened?
I don't know. Well, no, I can tell you why it happened. It's not clear that there's a receiver for a fob on the intercom.
You should know plenty about receivers.
I should, especially as this is the bottom. And I was mortified about this, that sometimes I get so embarrassed by something, I actually have to tell people about it.
Yeah.
So when I finally got a hold of my flatmate, I was like, I've got to tell you something really embarrassing. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that either.
You are a right pair, you two.
So we've both been making our lives really difficult for the last year and a half. And now the problem is I'm so used to getting my key out to open that door that I still am not using the fob. I am actively trying to use the fob though.
This is one of your most unhinged bottoms yet.
Fob off.
Below you. And
the top of my week. So I have a darling friend of the podcast who isn't Charlie Darling.
I was like,
his name is Andrew Keats. He runs a program called Queer Theatre. And it was my on-stage acting debut because I have been in film before.
Just casually dropping that.
That we'll tell you more about that in the Patreon. But back to my stage debut. And I did a scene from Closer where we gender flipped one of the characters. And then I also did a scene from Foreplay with 3 of my friends. And it was so much fun, guys. I had a blast.
And it was received very well. I was in the audience with a whole cast of characters from your life.
Oh, yeah.
We all came to support you.
That's the other part of it that was the top for me because so many people came to support me and it really meant a lot, by the way.
I can imagine.
Those of you that are out there listening, because you better be, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, it was lovely to all come together and sort of celebrate you. And you did a really good job.
Thank you.
I was chatting afterwards with one of my friends who was there and he was saying, God, it's such a relief when your friend asks you to go support them to do something and they're actually good. Because we've all been there where your friend is like, oh, come see my show, come see my performance, or like, look at this bit of work I've done. And it's not good. And you have to be like, oh, well done.
I've got a friend that I've got a couple of friends that play in a gay woodwind orchestra. And sometimes I go and I just think, wow, What a trial. I'm joking. I absolutely love going to your performances. But back to me.
No, I think you're done, actually.
Okay, then.
It's my turn. Unless it is. Okay, my turn.
I would love to know what your tops and bottoms are.
I'll start with my top.
Oh.
It's difficult to choose just one because I've been traveling for a month, right?
Yeah.
And I had an incredible time. There were some highs and lows, but lots of highs. In fact, there's so many tops.
Oh.
I can't even handle them all.
You'll have to start using other orifices.
Way ahead of you. If I had to pick just one,
Just one.
it would be, it's so tough. I guess like reconnecting with friends I made last time I was out in these countries.
Oh, yeah.
And like really strengthening and solidifying those friendships.
I think quite a few of them took you by surprise. And that was delightful for me to hear because you weren't so sure before you went how it was going to go.
For sure. When you meet someone abroad and you have a great time for like a day or 2 days, then you stay in touch for maybe years on social media. You don't really know where you stand with them, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
So going back, I was like, I had low expectations, basically. I was like, hey, I'm going to be in your city again. Like, we had a great time last time. If you're around, it'd be great to see you. And some people were more forthcoming than others. It turned out people were extremely welcoming and I got to hang out with them, like, deepen those bonds. And I feel like I've got like really strong friendships with those people, which makes me feel more connected to the cities as well and the countries.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So overall, that was probably the best part.
Wow.
As for my bottom, I've been jet lagged.
Oh,
baby.
Actually, I've been loving it.
Why?
Because you're up so much earlier than you usually are, and I get to hear from you much earlier than I usually
Oh, that's
do.
so sweet.
I genuinely have
God.
noticed a difference.
You're going to make me throw up. I'm texting you at like 5 a.m. being like, morning.
And I'm like, it is? Let's chat.
True. It is so weird though when we have like that text catch up like in the morning, which you normally have at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
When we have it at like 5 a.m.
We don't talk for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and then it
It's
gets
really
like
weird.
it gets to like 3 p.m. and one of us is like,
I literally,
hey.
I literally did that yesterday, and then I started panicking because it didn't deliver.
Oh yeah.
And there was time-sensitive plans being made, and I know I can't even call him because he's lost his SIM card.
Yeah, that's a whole other kerfuffle. But
That's my bottom.
really, it all sorts itself out. And we did meet last night, in fact,
We did.
to watch a little movie.
Oh, a little independent feature. It's actually the second in a duology.
Duology.
A duology. And it features some like quite interesting
Up and coming
actors.
performers, yeah.
You may have heard of Ariana Grande before, best known for a program called Sam and Cat, and it was led by Jeanette McCurdy.
Oh yeah, famously the sister of Frankie Grande. I'm so glad
Yes.
she's finally getting her big break.
I know, it's well deserved. I mean, he really paved the way for her.
Right?
Yeah, especially as like a gay icon.
And then she was starring alongside Cynthia Erivo, best known for her performance in I Can't Sing, the X Factor musical written by Harry Hill.
Oh my gosh. Harry Hill of TV's Burp. Your favorite program of all time.
This is crazy.
We're going to do a quick brief interlude here because we're actually champing at the bit today. We are far too excited to record this episode. Not because of the content. We just have not done this for so long and we are having a blast doing it. I'm glad to be back, baby.
Yeah, me too. I've been looking forward to this, generally.
Me too.
Even though it's like work,
Yeah.
but it's not work.
It's not.
The editing is.
The editing is.
Glad to do that.
Yet.
So Wicked the film is based off of Wicked the musical, which is itself based off a book from 1995.
Gosh, what is it with this intellectual property stuff? Even Mean Girls. The idea was incepted from a book that was a parenting help book.
Oh.
Yes. Then it became the film Mean Girls. And then we got the musical. And then we got the movie of the musical that was based on a movie that was based on a self-help book.
Everything is so derivative these days.
Oh my goodness.
Like, has there been any original ideas in cinema since the year 2000?
Well, I do think that two gay white men doing a podcast may be one of the most original things happening these days. And I'm glad we're at the forefront of that.
That is so brave of you to
We're
say.
opening doors.
The doors we've opened.
The windows.
The book was called Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm.
Have you read it?
I haven't. Although we were discussing earlier, something that made me absolutely cackle. The content is NSFW, baby. It's NSFC. It's not safe for children.
Yeah.
I heard that they had changed the branding on all the books to be like Wicked the Musical and or Wicked the Film.
Mm.
And so many children have been getting it for their Christmas and birthdays and getting traumatized.
But I think it's like a rite of passage in a way.
That is true.
Yeah, I think there are many people of our generation who also read the books when they were kids and were like, what the hell's going on?
Well, honey, I was raised by Jacqueline Wilson. I don't know if you know about her books.
Yeah.
I mean, one's called... You do?
I didn't read it. They were like for girls, dare I say.
But no. Excuse me. Pink is for girls. What are you doing wearing pink?
Well, actually, that's a really interesting question.
Okay, well, you can answer it later. Jacqueline Wilson had books like Dustbin Baby and Tracy Beaker. I mean, that enough said. Traumatizing.
Famously a girl. Yeah, I haven't read the books. I am not particularly tempted to read the books either.
Nor am I.
It's been derived from the books, yes, to a point where it's like we've got the essence of the best parts, perhaps.
It seems that the musical really was the best parts of the book distilled.
Yeah.
And removed some of the more...
questionable aspects. The musical premiered in San Francisco in 2003.
I did say it was 2003, didn't I?
I can't remember.
I did.
Trust you to remember when you were right. But it premiered in London in 2006.
It was interesting. I remember when it came out only because... What?
No, carry on, but I'm like, how?
Well, I'm about to tell you.
But before you tell me, how? I don't get it.
So I went to the Dance School of Scotland as a youth, and it had a musical theatre department, and they were the senior year group. So they were, 5-6 years older than I was.
Right.
It wasn't 2003 because that was too soon for it to have made its way over to the UK yet. But around 2004, 2005, all of a sudden, my fellow students in the years above us were talking about this brand new musical, and it was amazing. All I heard for the entire of 2004 and 2005 from the music room was, oh, wow, wow. No, actually not that one. Sorry. Oh, wow. And it just haunts my absolute dreams.
Wow, okay.
So I really remember it becoming part of the musical theatre zeitgeist.
Yeah. That's so interesting. When it comes to popular culture, in my childhood, I was not there for it.
Enid Blyton.
I didn't even read her, baby. I grew up under a rock named Shropshire, and nothing made its way there, I swear. At least it didn't get to my house.
They got to the door and then he thought, not this one.
My parents are like, shoot. I can't remember when I first learned about Wicked, but it might have been when I was like 18, when I moved to London.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's right opposite Victoria Station.
And actually, it's the first musical I saw in London.
Shut the front door. With who?
It was a freshers trip organised by our halls.
Oh, fun. That was cute.
And I have seen it since, but yeah, so it was my first musical, and I don't know what I thought at the time.
Well, now is maybe the time to confess. I have not seen the musical.
What?
But you actually didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
That's what I just said.
But I thought I told you.
Yeah, you probably did, but that is like crazy talk.
Yeah, I just had
you've danced to the songs many, many times.
I've even danced and sang to the songs in German. More on that later.
What's going on? Yeah, you didn't, and you worked in Victoria for how many years?
I lived in Victoria for how many years?
And you were like, that looks, nah.
Green's my favourite colour.
And you were like, nope.
It just did not call to me. And, well...
Does it now?
I think we need to wait before
we reveal that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you all, I promise.
I've got a little anecdote now, which might be a little sort of Patreon exclusive.
Oh, I want to hear it.
So Wicked is one of London's longest running shows.
Oh, almost as long as the Mousetrap.
Isn't that like 100 years or something?
I know that.
Oh, that's the joke. That's the joke. That's a Simpsons reference.
And that's that joke.
So on to the movies. Part 1 came out last year.
It did.
And Part 2 came out this year.
It did.
And we saw both of them.
And we did.
Together.
We did.
First things first, we have to talk about Ariana and Cynthia being cast as Glinda and Elphaba.
Well, we know that Ariana had been campaigning to be Glinda for her life.
When you say campaigning, what do you mean by that?
She had alluded to it about 115,000 times in many interviews over the years.
Oh, okay.
Because she's a big fan of musicals, and she's also known for doing impressions of
Yeah.
other singers.
True.
She had said many times that she would love to be, if there was a movie version, that is what she would like to do.
Didn't know that. And she got to do it. Good for her.
And then, of course, we have Cynthia Erivo.
Her career is like a bit more like this, right?
Yes, she started out in musical theatre,
Right.
and I saw her.
Oh, yes, you did.
I did indeed. I saw her in a production called Dessa Rose
Mm-hmm.
at the Trafalgar Studio Theatre, and it was directed by Andrew Keats of Queer Theatre.
Full circle moment.
I had Cynthia Erivo on my foot. She was on my foot singing this song because she gets tossed by one of the other characters, like sort of just pushed to the ground.
Wow.
And she just kept going and landed like on my foot. But of course she went with it, and she sat there. She sat there and she
She sat on my foot.
She sat on my foot. And she sang for like a full 3 minutes. And I remember just sitting there and thinking to myself, if I had a modicum of your talent, my life would be so different. And
Well,
it would
yeah.
be because I'd be Elphaba. I was right. I was correct.
Are you saying that even at that moment you saw that she was destined for great heights?
Oh my gosh, I had never ever heard a voice like hers, and I'd never seen a performance like hers.
Yeah.
And she was so young at the time, I think early 20s.
Right.
So in my head, I was like, what is it that you're going to do in this world? Because it's not something small.
Yeah. Because she's from the UK, right?
Yep.
I wonder the route it took her to get to Hollywood to be auditioning for this massive blockbuster American movie.
Well, I think she's an incredibly hard worker from what it sounds like.
No doubt.
But also she makes her own opportunities. She told a story on the Graham Norton show of her being in The Colour Purple, because that's how I think she became big in the States. She went and did The Colour Purple on Broadway. I believe so. People correct me in the comments if I'm wrong.
He's talking shit, tell him he's an idiot.
We don't do research on this podcast. Thoughts and vibes. So yes, it was a circuitous route, but ultimately I think the best one, because when you have two actually strong, incredibly talented singers leading, then you can get away with some other people maybe missing the mark.
Yeah. But actually, in terms of acting, they also did a good job.
Oh, they were very good. Very, very good.
I was thinking that yesterday, watching Ariana acting. Oh, of course, she started as an actress, didn't she?
Yeah.
I know her more as a singer.
Mm-hmm.
I followed her musical career. I never watched those shows.
Yeah, nor did I.
So I think of her as a singer first and foremost. But actually, now I'm talking about it, I realise, no, she is an actress. I guess she's trained in a sense.
Yeah.
She's good.
She is good. We'll talk about characterization later, but I do think she's a really good actress, and I think Cynthia is incredible
Yeah.
too.
And then the chemistry between them is what sells it.
Palpable.
Yeah. Anyone watching this film, even if you're not a fan of musicals,
Mhm.
you're not a fan of anything that Wicked's really giving you, I think you could say that the chemistry between the two of them is very, very good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Then we have Jonathan Bailey. Also, circuitous route. I have seen Jonathan Bailey perform in a musical too.
Which body part did he stand on?
Oh no, unfortunately no body parts, although he could have stood on any he wanted
Your
to.
throat.
My neck. I saw a gender flipped version of Company, the musical, and he sang one of the most challenging songs in it. It's about getting ready for your wedding day, and
Oh.
again, what a talent. But he was on Chewing Gum on Channel 4. He was actually in quite a few Channel 4 programs. Great. I thought he did a tremendous job as well.
And of course, he became super famous from Bridgerton,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
where he also played a straight character.
Yeah.
I didn't realise he was a singer, actually.
Yes.
I thought he was just an actor. Just a talentless actor. Yeah, I got to say, in the first film, I was a bit skeptical of his casting because he's at university. He's too old.
Yeah.
But I guess by the second film, there is a time skip of 1 year.
I think it's about 5 or 6.
Well, I was looking this up, actually.
Oh.
And at the beginning of the film, Madame Morrible says 12 tide turns since. And a tide turn is a month, no? Because it's the moon. 12 moons since.
But that doesn't make sense because there's 3 tides a day. So.
Is that true? 3 a day?
I think so. I think the
Surely there's only
tide coming in and out is around 7 hours. That's why you get almanacs of tide changes.
Okay, we're getting too old.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I think you're probably right.
No, I am, because I'm from an island.
So am I. This is the bigger one.
I see what you did. Took me a second, but I saw it.
I believed his age more because he was like head of the captain's guard or whatever, so
Yeah.
that made more sense. But in the first film, I was like, is this guy like 20? Because
Gorgeous.
he's got these little, very sexy eye wrinkles.
Yeah.
But otherwise, great casting.
I think for the most part, the casting was good. They did a good job
They alternately smashed it and maybe fumbled a couple.
because of the singing.
Oh, well, say what you really mean.
Okay, well, you've really twisted my arm.
Twisted your nipples.
Michelle, no. That's not singing.
She's not a strong singer. I think it is known. It is widely accepted.
It's just such a shame because I think she's an incredible actress, like genuinely a talent like no other. Really in a league of her own. I just can't compare her to anyone as an actor. As a singer, I can compare her to
Anyone.
any person that can talk in tune. And it just really pulled me out of every single time she came on screen. I thought, please don't sing. Because
Yeah.
if you do, it's going to ruin it for me. And then that actually ruined her performance for me because I just didn't want her to sing. I was like, shut up.
It's a very strong reaction. You're right. Her singing was not up to par, especially when you're like alongside Cynthia Erivo. She literally has a song with Cynthia in the first movie, you know?
Yeah.
You got one of like the most incredible voices of our generation, and then
A voice.
like your grandma kind of like crooning in the corner.
Grandmother.
No, that's harsh. But nothing she does could make me hate her. Like, she was amazing.
I didn't hate her. I just hated the way she sang.
No, of course, yeah. We're not
Or didn't.
fair. How about Jeff Goldblum?
Honestly, I mean, I really fancy that man. I really fancy him. Get out of this film.
Interesting.
I do not
Interesting
like it.
takes.
I think in the second film he did a better job as the wizard, sure, but I didn't like. No.
You didn't like his interpretation of the character?
I just did not like him as that character, I guess.
Do you think he was just like miscast?
I do think he was miscast, yeah.
Why do you think he was cast?
Oh, that's a really good question. Do you know? Are you going to tell me?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I got really excited there.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
I don't know why he was cast. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. I think it certainly adds to the, the stacked cast as it is. But there are just 100. I could honestly name like 101 other actors that could have done a better job.
I'm just not sure there are any other white men in Hollywood who could have done
it. Get her, Jade.
Yeah, in the first film, again, I was not sure about this, but the second film sold it to me a bit more.
I mean, that's allowed.
I softly agree with you.
Okay.
I wouldn't say he was completely miscast. I think he came into the role a bit more in the second half. I have strong feelings. So one of the most baffling choices for me in terms of casting was Ethan Slater as Bok.
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand how he was top of the list.
I do. He has the bona fides. He was SpongeBob in SpongeBob the Musical. So he's known as a very talented Broadway performer. I don't understand why the actor that had to play Bok had to hit that level, and then the actor that played Madame Morrible could just be an incredible actor.
Right.
To me, it just looks like the reason why they cast him as Bok is they were thinking, this is an incredible talent. He is at the top of his career in Broadway. He deserves this role, is what I interpret it as.
Wow, okay. I think I am really shallow because I was just really caught up on how he looked.
Yeah, well,
He's a bit funny looking. I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
I don't know. The problem that I have is that so many people have they've put Frankie Grandy's face over Ethan Slater's face, and they are genetically related.
They are fraternal twins.
And it's crazy. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that I find very interesting about Wicked and Wicked for Good is that the marketing strategy appeared to be similar, but was very successful the first time around and has fizzled this time around.
True. The marketing budget for the first film was $150 million.
That's insane.
Just the marketing.
Why?
For the second film, it was 90 million, so still a lot.
We could just save 20 million this time. People already know the sequel's coming out.
It's crazy. The brand partnerships were ubiquitous. Everything is green and pink these days.
Yes.
How disgusting. They were trying to make it into this cultural phenomenon, which definitely worked last year.
Yeah.
And this year, you're right, fizzled is the right word. I think, but why? Is it because the second film is less strong?
No, I genuinely think it's because people did not want to see two people crying over each other again. They'd already seen it.
Yeah, I think the first time round with the marketing, with all those crazy interviews, people were kind of bemused, and there were so many memes.
But also everyone was so excited
Yeah.
because we hadn't seen it yet.
True. And the first one delivered, right?
It really did.
But this time round, we had a few strange moments in the marketing, the red carpet appearances and the interviews.
People trying to jump into a photo with Ariana Grande.
In Singapore.
Someone having Cynthia Erivo's hat and telling her about it. Cynthia thinking about stuff.
And then Cynthia caught an illness or something, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
Well done. No, like towards the end of the premiere circuit, Cynthia tapped out. Like she bowed out early. She was like, "Oh, I've got a sickness." Ariana, in solidarity, also tapped out,
Oh.
so they wouldn't be seen like separately.
Oh.
And there were some crazy theories online that it was more like Ariana didn't want to do it anymore. So Cynthia was like, "Okay, I'm going to say I'm ill, so that the attention's on me, and then Ariana, you can just like be in solidarity with me, so you don't need to do anything."
I mean, fair enough.
That's the thing I want to say about Ariana. Like, people forget that she has had a life.
Yeah.
You know, she's had some horrible things happen to her.
I agree.
I hate to see people being like critical of her, basically, online.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
I don't
You
enjoy
love to see it?
I don't enjoy it.
You love
Sorry.
seeing her.
I realised how that made me sound.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that you were so against it, is what I meant. Like, I didn't realise you were so pro Ariana.
Yeah, I am. I mean,
I find the whole thing very difficult because, again, I think to myself, you did want this life. This is what you asked for. And the job isn't actually the acting and the singing. The job is handling people and marketing the films.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like, when it comes to people being famous, you feel like they've made this decision to be in the public eye, and so they give up their privacy, right?
I don't think they have to give up all of their privacy. I think that there are things that they have to just get on board with and speak to the public about. So you don't have to tell us how you sleep with your husband, but you do need to tell us that you have a husband.
Or that you're stealing someone else's husband.
Or that you're, yeah.
But I just think, let's be gentle on Ariana.
I don't think that the media needs to be so harsh on these people. I don't think we need to go like digging stuff up. Look at what happened to Britney Spears. I absolutely hate what happened to her. But I do think that if you want to take on this certain level of fame, if you want to be a movie star, that's very different from being famous.
Okay.
We're going to have to save this conversation for another time.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think in a way these films are kind of cursed?
What do you mean by that?
Well, have you seen the pictures of like Ariana, Cynthia and Michelle from before versus after?
What do you mean?
Now they all look very, very thin.
They made a decision to be like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's the films that did it to them. They did that for the films.
Right.
I really genuinely believe that. I don't want to comment on their bodies.
No, of course not.
But that's as far as I'll go, as to say I don't think the films did that to them. I think they did that to themselves for the films.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, there's not a real curse, but...
No, the real curse is us and our favourite queens of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 7. That's the real curse.
Well, it's their fault for making us like them.
So everyone that we like deserves to have a bad time because they made us like them. All right. Can't wait to push that onto their therapist. Going back to our discussion on the phenomenon that was the marketing campaign.
Yeah.
I think the reason why it worked so well is because they were absolutely unable to hold it together for whatever reason. We don't know. They might have been through a really hard time during filming. They might have not really liked each other that much. They might absolutely love each other. I mean, Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater had a divorce because of this film. It led to some spectacular moments. And I think that's what really captured the public's imagination.
And how could you top it the second time round? Like, they couldn't really.
You couldn't.
And they didn't.
And they didn't even try. And I guess that's fine. But I mean, Cynthia even said, I absolutely hate people saying, can they hold my finger? I don't want anyone to hold my finger. I don't want to talk about holding my finger. I shouldn't be reduced down to a moment of someone holding my finger. And I just think to myself, that is hysterical that happened. And you just have got to own it. No?
Yeah, I didn't know she said that. That's so funny.
I didn't know that happened.
I didn't know that was happening.
The whole thing. And it was actually, you were watching like three people be incredibly inauthentic in that clip, but also being authentic. So the reporter was like, I've been seeing that people on social media have been holding space with the lyrics of Defying Gravity. What she actually meant to say was, my friends My friends who have texted me have been holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. Cynthia, obviously, you know, at the end of her tether of like 3 years of recording these films, the first one's finally come out. She's been doing this press tour for 6 months. It's like, I didn't know that was happening. Really pleased to hear that, but also probably didn't quite know what was going on. And then Ariana didn't hear what the interviewer said, saw Cynthia start to cry, and reached for the only part of her body she could in that moment, which was a finger, because there is a nail about 14 inches attached to the end of it that she could reach for. So build a bridge and get over it, Cynthia. Soza.
What are you holding space for?
How much I didn't enjoy the second film.
I'm holding space for dessert.
What? Did you set me up just so you could say that joke? That's so cute.
So we've alluded to what we actually thought about the films already.
Let's get into it.
I don't remember the first film that much, but I do remember being very impressed.
Same.
Because there was a lot of talk, at least in my corner of the internet, that it was a bad film.
Oh.
So I went into it being like, this is going to be shit.
I had no expectations, to be honest.
It was in the song The Wizard and I, where I was like,
oh,
this is really, really good.
Okay.
When Cynthia was like belting,
Yeah.
running through the field, I'm
I
here
just
for it.
don't like that song.
Okay.
I think it's so boring. It really annoys me because so many people do like that song. And I just sit there and think, why? It's the same note the whole song.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a visual spectacle. No?
Yeah, it was.
What's so funny?
I'm just chuckling.
Well, don't. And of course, all the best songs are in the first half.
Which I didn't know.
Well, of course you didn't, because you haven't seen it.
Because I haven't seen it. And I really cannot believe how front-loaded the musical is.
Yeah.
But the musical is also the running time of one of the films. So it's almost acceptable. I think for me, the moment in the first film, it brought me to tears, actually. I know. You don't remember? I was crying.
I don't remember. I wasn't sat next to you.
Oh.
Oh.
You couldn't hear me crying? No, you probably couldn't hear me crying because you were too busy hearing everyone else sing every friggin' song in the cinema. But I was so moved when Elphaba turned up to the Oz Dust or whatever it's called, was wearing her hat, and everyone was like, you're an absolute twat. And then she started dancing and Ariana joined in, and I just thought, wow. Because I've been that person. I've been Glinda in that moment, and I've been Elphaba in that moment.
Right.
You know, it feels so shitty to turn up somewhere, nobody wants you there, but you really are entitled to be there. And if you weren't there, it would actually hurt you more to have not gone. But I've also been a person that has been cruel for whatever reason, maybe jealousy, or maybe I thought the other person deserved it. But then you all of a sudden see the consequences of your actions, the consequences of your cruelty, and it's horrible to see. She realizes and she tries to make up for it, and it's just, to me, it's a beautiful scene.
That's so funny, because for me, I find that scene quite uncomfortable.
Okay, why?
Just, it's like very cringe. Like, it's a secondhand embarrassment for me. I hate that kind of stuff.
What are you embarrassed about?
Well, it's like her showing up and everyone looking at her like she's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then dancing like that, and it's like cringe. But then, yeah, Ariana's really sweet. Not
Yeah.
Ariana. It
Glinda.
wasn't Ariana. She was acting. Ah! She's acting.
Come on, Alpha Bubby, teleport me to Oz.
Love it. Where else can you get that kind of content, huh? Yeah, when Glinda like dances with her, very cute and all, but otherwise I was like, oh, this scene is taking a long time and I am dying of cringe.
It is long, but it seems like both of us feel like the first film was good.
Not just us.
The public
The public.
and critics,
I
I think.
asked them. Yeah. So according to Rotten Tomatoes,
Ooh.
no research. No research, my thumb. 88% critical score
Oh.
and 95% public score.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, if you're going to go and see Wicked the movie, it's because you're already a fan of Wicked, usually.
But in a time that we live in, where musicals are so unpopular,
Yes.
that they stealth release musicals, like the
Yes.
Wonka film. They were like, it's Wonka, it's Timothée Chalamet, you like him. No one knew it was a musical until they
Yeah.
actually got into the cinema. So to release like, this is a musical,
Yeah.
is kind of interesting that it was really popular.
And I think a lot of other demographics that maybe don't necessarily go for the music can appreciate it because it has really powerful messages about race
Race?
and class and prejudice and war and all of these things, propaganda.
Oh yeah, fascism.
So it's
Topical.
It's very friggin' hell is it topical. My goodness.
However, the second part, For Good, was more bad. 67% critical score,
Oh wow.
but 94% audience score.
I actually don't understand how that can be true.
So the audience is lapping it up.
I wasn't.
Well, you're the part of the 6%.
Oh, that's true. I must be.
That makes so much sense. I liked it.
Yeah, I know. We actually have been desperate to talk about the second film because we saw it last night together.
And took the train back together, and we were like,
Yeah, we could barely even look at each other. And every single time I opened my mouth, you were like, no, if it's about Wicked, you can't say something. And I was just like, no, please, I need to tell you how much I absolutely could not stand every single time I saw Michelle Yeoh open her mouth. Because she couldn't sing. And also, every single time she was like, it's the Wicked Witch.
oh my God.
She wants to kill us.
I was dying at that. I even wrote a note about it. Her like deadpan delivery of she's going to kill us all. Like, why? Like, it was so bad. It must have been deliberate.
Yeah. What was that supposed to signify to us? That she was lying? We already know.
Yeah.
We're watching the film. We have seen Elphaba's point of view. None of us are on the horrible side. Oh, actually, that's something we forgot to mention. The actual promotion of Wicked for Good is mainly Michelle Yeoh going, Madam Horrible, flip it upside down. What do you get? Wicked Witch.
I actually haven't seen that, but you told me.
I don't know how you haven't seen it because she has said it at least 14 individual times on red carpets to different interviewers. And I think in some interviews she said it like 4 times in the interview.
Wow.
She keeps doing it.
She's lost her mind as well. However, I loved Michelle Yeoh doing the spell for the cyclone or whatever, the tornado. I could have watched her do that for like an hour.
I actually really agree. It took everything in my power not to lean over our friend that we were watching it with, because somehow, again, we ended up not sitting next to each other.
That's fine.
It's all right.
It's fine.
You know, sometimes I like to reach over and grab your finger just to let you know I'm thinking something that we need to talk about later. And I took everything in my power not to lean over our friend and go, me every morning before work. Just like casting spells. And then she was like, oh, killed someone in a wheelchair.
I know, that's wild. No one like addresses that. Like, we can't be doing that. 2025.
And again, I feel so bad for the actress that plays Nessa Rose because she was sick of people just saying bok to her for so long because it was me and back, and she was sick of it, right? And in this film, every other line that she says is bok.
Oh yeah.
She must have been waiting for years. Like, people are going to hear me say bok 18,000 more times.
Yeah, so because you haven't seen the musical, maybe you didn't know that the second half is like famously worse.
Gosh, I guess not. I just didn't.
And half the songs are actually like reprises and derivative of the first half anyway.
Yeah.
There's not many original ones in the second half, apart from like For Good.
I was saying to you about the music, I really, really do love a motif. It cannot be in every song. It can't be in every single song. And yet, it was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because we just listened to the soundtrack from the second part and then the first part.
It's night and day.
Well, it's the same. There's like so much in, you know.
At least you've got like Popular and What Is This Feeling breaking up all of those different songs.
Yeah.
Whereas in this second half, you only have the reprises and the motifs. And Dorothy locked in the basement.
Yeah. Being like, huh?
Again, another highlight of the film for me was Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba screaming down the basement, and get those shoes off. Me every time I walk into your flat.
As in me every time you walk into my flat.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting to take my shoes off.
No, just some kind of Philistine. Yeah, that line was so out of character. It was weird.
I loved it.
It was really odd.
It was my highlight of the whole film.
Yeah, fair.
No, actually, sorry. You know what my highlight of the whole film was.
Do I? Oh, it's going to be something really random. I don't know.
I was just like, I could absolutely get down to the club with that song on.
What is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading.
I can't read.
Finally, he admits it.
Well, what was the low light for you?
To be honest, this sounds bad. It was like Ariana's solo.
At the beginning of the film?
No, the other one. When she's in her room. Like, I'm Not That Girl.
Oh,
Reprise.
Interesting.
I literally just completely zoned out.
I mean, same. I also zoned out for the song that Nessa sings. But this is the thing. None of the songs in it are very compelling. So when you have a song that is slightly more compelling, you are drawn in because you are looking to be stimulated by some of this music.
Yeah.
And in so many of the other songs, I was like, well, here we go again.
I think the duets maybe were better.
Well, I actually liked Ariana's solo at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, that's really good.
I was interested because she sung it differently from every other song. So I thought this was her being like Glinda maturing. But that's not the characterization that was followed through with the rest of the film, unfortunately.
Yeah. But the highlight for me, apart from Madame Horrible's spell, was Elphaba singing No Good Deed.
Yeah, that was visually very gorgeous as well.
Going to the castle with all the monkeys, and you know what's happening. Like, she's singing about Fiero's transformation, which is kind of horrifying, actually. Yeah, that was a highlight for that was probably the best part of the film for me.
I actually think that might have been my highlight as well. My low light though was just the whole entire second film. I just really did not enjoy it.
That's not what my low light is.
But I think it's a really powerful story with an interesting message.
Yeah, just the songs fall flat, right? The second film is a very good adaptation of the second half of the musical. It's just the musical itself in the second half is weaker. Good. Yeah, it's just weaker. And it's like, that's just an unfortunate fact about it. It was still visually stunning. The actors like gave it their all. They sang their socks off. It's just the songs are a bit meh. I personally love how it ties up all the loose ends. Like, it's very clever. Okay, not like, it's not super clever, but like how it ties in with the Wizard of Oz story that we all know and love. I really enjoy that kind of thing. Like, to write something almost like retroactively that fits into another story. Yes. I love that kind of thing.
Yeah, it works well. I thought it was interesting. I don't know how successful all of it is, but I do think it is clever and works well.
Yeah, it could have gone further, actually.
Because you are right when you say the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, it is horrifying what happens to them.
Yeah, they were just a human and a munchkin transformed into like monsters.
And they can't be ever transformed again.
Yeah.
And Fiero gets a happy ending, but I don't think the Tin Man does.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I actually do know what the low light for me was. Here we go, bringing it back to that. The film was really bloated.
Yeah.
Full of stuff that did not need to be in there. But there was something in there that could have been added, which was a little bit more backstory for the Cowardly Lion. We see him as a cub in the first film, and I already knew that plot twist. I knew the cub was going to become the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
So when I saw the Cowardly Lion, I was shocked about it. I was like, why does the Cowardly Lion not like the one person who knows trying to help talking animals?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's who it is. And I thought they could have really done a good job of like reminding us of who he is and giving us a couple of his flashbacks. Because goodness knows, we didn't need Glinda flashbacks.
True. Yeah, all those ones where she was a little girl.
Yeah, did not need that.
No, you're right.
It was only so it could tie in with the girl in the bubble.
Yeah.
Because when she looks at her magic wand when she's a child, she's looking at herself in that bubble too.
Which is a nice, cute parallel. Yeah. No, you're totally right. There's so much bloat, so many characters left unexplored. I think actually every character, apart from Elphaba and Glinda, could have done with more backstory.
Yeah, give me Madame Horrible flashbacks.
Yeah.
When she was younger and could sing.
Okay. Yeah, give us like scenes where she's just acting.
Give us Bok flashbacks.
Well,
when he isn't on when he isn't in Oz.
What, when he isn't in Oz? Yeah. I didn't get it.
Like, flashback to Oz when he doesn't exist in it.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's mean.
I don't give a bok. Bok off!
Amazing. To wrap up this little chat, what was your favourite song from the first part and the second part?
Oh, okay. We could be here for a while. From the first film, I think that my favorite song is Popular. I think for the second film, my favorite song is probably No Good Deed.
Yeah.
And I think Cynthia did a really, really good justice. To me, I actually thought it seems like a much harder song to sing than Defying Gravity is. Defying Gravity just has that like crazy riff at the end, right? But No Good Deed seems to be always hitting those higher notes the entire time. And what's your favorite song from the first film and the second film?
It's extremely basic.
Oh?
My first... No.
Are you about to say The Wizard and I?
No.
Okay.
My favorite song from the first film is Defying Gravity.
Oh, okay.
Which is difficult for me to admit.
Why?
Because in my band, we have played Defying Gravity many a time,
Right.
and playing it in the band makes me hate it.
Oh.
Because my part on the tenor saxophone
It's boring.
sucks.
Okay.
And they give the trumpets all the fun parts.
I feel that. I feel
as
that.
usual.
Mm-hmm.
Grinds my gears.
Mm-hmm.
However, like listening to the soundtrack itself, that song is incredible. They belt it. It's beautiful. And it's like very musical theatre-y. Like there's the talking, and there's like they're addressing each other directly, almost like having a little fight, a little tiff, and then like supporting each other. There's a whole story going on in that song.
Well, my favourite part of that song isn't the riff at the end. It's when Elphaba screams, "It's me." That's
Yeah.
my favourite part of the song.
We know. It is known.
I see.
But then a close second is Popular as well.
Oh, okay.
And I do like What Is This Feeling? Very much.
I love What Is This Feeling. It was between Popular and What Is This Feeling for me.
That hook of loathing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Unadulterated loathing.
Da, 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 da. Really cute. For the second film, definitely the same as you. No Good Deeds, mainly because of the visuals, but then Cynthia also... That's the thing, like Cynthia's solos, I want all of them. They're amazing, incredible.
No, perfect. And you just think, wow, that was the best take of how many best takes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how there could have been a bad one.
I wonder what she'll do next.
I can't wait.
Both films have been very successful.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
I mean, sure, yeah.
They made lots of money.
Because the thing is, so many people are a fan of Ariana Grande, so many people are a fan of Jonathan Bailey, so many people are a fan of Cynthia Erivo, so many people are a fan of Jeff Bloom, so many people are a fan of Michelle Yeoh, and so many people are a fan of the director, John M. Chu. So it has a draw. It actually has a much broader appeal than you would actually think, even though the film was really created for fans of musicals.
Yeah.
So even though I didn't fully enjoy it as an experience, I think it does make sense. It wasn't made for me. It was made for musical fans.
Are you not a musical fan?
You know this about me.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
So, Wicked.
Good job, girls.
Well done, Cynthia and Ariana.
Yeah, they smashed it. And they're going to be like...
Well done, Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah.
For once again successfully playing a straight man.
Sexiest man alive.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I agree, yeah. Well done, Ethan. And good job, Michelle. So what did you think of those views?
What did you make of those takes?
Let us know down below.
And don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes drop every Wednesday.
And on Fridays, you can watch our episodes over on YouTube. And on Sundays, you can catch our versatile reviews. We're just about to finish RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 7. But next year, coming exclusively to YouTube...
We're going to be watching Heartstopper due to popular demand.
Very popular demand. We feel like we don't have a choice.
You're forcing us.
We're asking for it.
We're dying for it. Get off our backs. But until then, have a good one. But just one.
Bye, Zamanelli. Because I knew you, I've been changed for good.
Something wicked this way comes.